Okay, so I got interrupted for a little while, getting back to it. But I want to really focus because they were kind of steering me off of what I really want the reading to be. Hang on, it's going to be too bright behind me because of my window. Okay, what I'm wanting it to be, which was what I started off with it was the 5-5 portal a couple of days ago, and what it's bringing in for this weekend. Okay, so let's see. What do they need to know about the 5-5 portal? What is the 5-5 portal bringing in for the collective for this weekend? That's what I really want to focus on, if you don't mind. Obviously, I take everything that you give me, but kind of clear out. I didn't want to listen to my whole entire reading. New beginnings, because it was 1 minute on the timer, so definitely some new beginnings for some people this weekend. What else? Texas might be significant for someone. You are going to see some progress in your hard work this weekend. You might even be reflecting a little bit this weekend over some things. Make sure that you are seeing your achievements, okay? Because you have been working hard. So make sure you're looking at your achievements that you've, the things that you've achieved so far for this year. 8 of Pentacles, but is in reversed. Be very careful not to be careless this weekend or doing anything that's meaningless, attaching yourself to something that could be possibly meaningless. It looks like maybe you've been unfocused recently, and that's going to kind of clear out. Yeah, with the Hangman upright. Yeah, the Hangman upright. You're going to be releasing a good bit this weekend and gaining a new perspective on something. I think you're also going to realize that you're going to have to start sacrificing certain things in order to gain what you're trying to accomplish, whatever goal it is that you're trying to accomplish. And I do see that maybe you're going to be, because I'm kind of seeing the Hermit card in my mind's eye, especially with it linking to the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman, that you might be saying to yourself a little bit this weekend, kind of disengaging from everybody, maybe putting your phone away, and really seeing, just really stepping back and looking at what do you want to do moving forward, especially now that we're in spring. Everything is blooming. Everything is new, especially with the week and all the transitions that's happening. With the retrogrades, the 5-5 portal, going into Gemini, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot. And it's a lot of energy that needs to be released, a lot of negativity and toxic cycles that need to be released. So it might be good, like, take care of yourself this weekend. I'm seeing bubble baths. I'm seeing candles. I'm seeing a trip to go get the candles, specifically Bath and Body Works. I'm seeing a little bit Netflix. They just brought in Bridgerton for some reason. So if you're a Bridgerton fan, love Bridgerton. And kind of like, honestly, kind of celebrating yourself. And not really needing a whole lot of, like, filling your cup up. And with the 4 of Wands, thank you for the confirmation of that, of like staying at home and celebrating and being, just in that, low area, not really leaving the area. And that might not be for everybody, but it's definitely someone here that's seeing this. One second. 422 on the timer. Okay. With 422 being on the timer, 4s are also 2's doubles, right? So 22 and 22. So that's definitely partnerships coming in, whether it be love or career. It is also self-love that's also coming in for you, and which really does align with some of you coming in this weekend and kind of taking time out for yourself, reflecting, rejuvenating, and like celebrating yourself, celebrating your home, and really just releasing all the toxic and negative stuff from earlier in this, well, really from April and then all the way back, because we're at the beginning of the month. 511, so new changes are coming in for you. And then 422, they're also telling me that if you're in a relationship and you're wanting it to kind of go a certain way and to flourish, you're on the right track and to keep going, but some kind of action definitely needs to be taken. Okay. Something, yeah, you need to go ahead and take action for whatever it is. Now, if you don't have a relationship, there is possibly somebody that might be coming in either this weekend or in the near future. And let's see, this one came out with the Fool. Yeah, I think right now they're really hard. So there must be multiple people that is seeing this right now about this weekend, kind of doing like the reflection and being a little hermit this weekend, that you've been in a lack of direction and you're not really knowing what to go. You don't even really have a feel of wanting to get out and do anything, like wanting any kind of adventure. Maybe you're a little tired. I know I've been, especially this week, that's very possible that you've been very tired this week. And just wanting to rest and relax, but it's been a busy week for you, especially in work. So take this weekend to really rest, to rejuvenate, which is a different card. And for the life of me, I can't think of what it is. And again, to reflect on all your hard work, reflect on where you're wanting to go, where you've come from. Disengage a little bit from electronics and things like that. And try and see things, because it kind of feels like you're a little down. Feeling like a lot of the stuff that you've been doing is meaningless, but it isn't. So it's time to look at it from a different perspective. Okay? Anything else that they need to know about this weekend? Because I'm going to leave it just at 2 parts. Sorry, I'm having to shuffle these cards a little weird. Which probably does it. I mean, it just makes a difference when, because I can't hold on to them. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Somebody here is being careless. Now, whether it's somebody that you know and they're being careless with your heart, because I am getting that from someone, or if you're making careless decisions right now, and being a little bit disorganized, because you have it twice. You have it with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. And I was trying to kind of get around it, but my angels never let me get around anything. They will harp on it and they will keep repeating it, and they will do what they're doing here, multiple cards with it on there. Be careful with your decision making right now. Take time this weekend to really see what decision that you need to make. Do not rush into anything. Do not make any careless decisions. They are really saying that this could change your life. Okay? Making the wrong decision right now could ultimately have dire consequences. Okay? So please, please, please be careful. Don't do anything careless this weekend. Yep, exhausted. Thank you for the confirmation. With the 9 of Wands in reverse, how I was saying you're tired, need a rest. That's definitely happening. You're fatigued, so get some rest this weekend. Really take your time. And of course, when I want to only have a part 2, they want to bring out all these cards, and I'm going to end up having to go to a part 3. Again, the Hierophant in reverse, just withdrawing. Just so much confirmation. Thank you so much. Yeah, with the Judgment in reverse, you're procrastinating doing certain things. You're avoiding doing certain things. You might be in a little bit of a destructive mindset right now. Doubting yourself, blaming other people. 9:10 on the timer. Be very careful with that. That's why they're wanting you to take some time and get some, because you're mentally exhausted. So they're showing me you're not really coming from a clear head. Get some really good sleep this weekend. Get some nourishment. Get in the sun. Get in nature. Clear your head so that you can make the right decisions for yourself. And so you can actually become the empress that you are. Okay, because you are a nurturing person. You're a beautiful person, but you've got to take care of yourself. And if you are pregnant, because I believe I had this in my last one, please make sure you're getting plenty of rest this weekend. Doesn't matter what part of the pregnancy you're at. Make sure that you're getting plenty of rest, okay? Bye, guys.